Hey my Sunshiners, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Rae, and welcome. Let's get right on into this hair tutorial. So this is a Kinky Curly unit by Bling Hair Company. Every time I think of the name, I think bling bling blow. But yes, so these are a few clips that I'm showing from when I bleached the knots on this deep wave wig. I do have full tutorials on my channel if you would like to go check it out, of me bleaching the knots on other deep wave wigs. You can go check that out. Yes, this hair is so pretty. This is a 13 by 6. It is 30 inches. This unit came with aromatherapy tablets, and it made the hair smell so good. So good. This is the unit after I bleached the knots on it also. This is the box that it came in. It came with a sponge, a makeup sponge, an edge brush with a comb on the end. They gave me all kinds of goodies and a wig cap. So yes, I didn't use that wig cap because my head is humongous. Anyway, so yes, I am pretty much cutting the wig. I'm cutting the lace actually to, just get it right, so that way when it's time to lay the lace down, I'm all good to go. So you want to start with the ear tabs first. You want to cut that extra lace off. Like this hair, let me tell y'all about this hair. This hair is so gorgeous. It gives vacation vibes. Like, it makes me feel like I'm supposed to be on the island on Jamaica. I'm being very careful cutting the lace off. As you can see, it took me a little longer to cut that side off, but I got it. All right, time to lay the glue down. I got this method from Erica J. I saw one of her recent videos. Well, I don't know if it's a recent video, but she did the glue just like this, and she said make sure you get it smoothed down and make sure it's it's smoothed down, there's no bumps or lumps in the glue. And I'm gonna try this method again, but I don't know what happened. It didn't last as long like I wanted it to. But I find the method that works better for me, and you could do this method too. I just, I need to practice more. So it's not the glue. Nothing's wrong with the glue. The glue is bomb. It was me. But next time I need to do it in thin, like a thin layer of it. And I did, how many layers did I do? I did 4 or 5 layers of this because I wanted it to last for at least 2 weeks. But I ended up taking, anyway, yeah. So this is the method that Erica J used. Nothing wrong with this method. I just need to practice more. This is my first time doing the glue like this. So yes, I did about 4 layers. And I wore this hair to a concert, to the Millennial Tour concert, and I look so cute. I look so bomb. But yes, you want to spread those layers out. Make sure you get a lot on the wig cap part, because you want your wig to, you want to get a good melt. And you just want to be careful with the glue. And this glue dries fast. If you get Erica J glue, it dries fast. So yes, time to lay the hair down, the unit down. You want to put the hairline of the unit over the glue. You don't want to put it behind it. You want to put it over it, and you kind of want to put it in front of it also. Yes, what I like about this unit is that it's very stretchy, and like I said, I have a big head, so I need a good wig that's gonna cover my head. I need it to cover it. Yes. I believe that this is one of the most important parts when you are installing a unit. And take your time. There's no rush. You don't have to rush when you're doing this part. Just take your time. Seriously, I'm telling you, it's worth it. So I'm just cutting the lace into sections. And this lace, as you can see, is pretty long. It comes over your eyes, but you want to section it. What I was supposed to do was cut it into sections before I laid it down, but it's okay, you know, it's all good. But yeah, you want to cut your lace into at least 3 sections before you lay it down. And of course, you want to make sure you put your elastic band on and you tie it around, and you can leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. Right here, y'all, I'm sorry. I am just admiring this hair. Like, I cannot get over how gorgeous. It's so full, and oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And so now it's time to cut the lace off. And combing the hair by the hairline, it helps. This does also help with the melt. And also, you're bringing the hair up so it's not stuck to the glue. So you want to take your eyebrow razor, which I always say it gives it a jagged cut, because you don't want a perfect cut, because then it'll look like a wig. You know, you want it to look natural. So you use an eyebrow razor to give it that jagged cut. That jagged cut. This is very important. You know, you want to take your time. You don't want to cut off too much. So just take your time when you're doing this part also, and get up close to your mirror, so that way you can see. And you just want to be careful when you're cutting that lace off, so you can have that natural hairline, so it looks like it's literally growing out of your scalp. Literally. When it comes to like the sides by your ears, I do still struggle with cutting that the right way. Like, not saying it's gonna be perfect, but I don't know, for some reason I still struggle with the sides by the ear. Well, they call them ear tabs, but yes. This time I think I did pretty good though. I must say I did a pretty good job, but as you can see, I'm taking my time. And like I said before, you don't have to rush, when you're cutting your lace off. You want to take your time, because you want to give it that natural look. You want it to come out beautiful and nice, so you can look cute or bomb, or wherever you're going for any occasions, you can look nice, And people are going to think that it is your hair. That's the idea. But you're mainly doing it for yourself, though. You want to look beautiful and pretty. You want to do it for you and no one else. Do it for you first, Now, I know y'all probably saw the lace kind of flapping, moving around right there. That little movement. I had the fan on because it was hot. And yeah, y'all know spring is here. It's been extra warm. Actually, a little too warm here, but it's okay. I had the fan on. It was hot, and I was up late doing this. It was late. I'm not even gonna say what time it was, but it was late. But I still got it done. I had to do what I had to do. Okay, so this is going to happen, and it's okay. There's some pieces of the lace that it's not going to catch onto the glue. So you do this little number right here, put a little glue, a little dab of it on the end of your rat tail comb, and you just lay it down into the sections little by little. You don't have to put a lot up there because the sections of the lace they're not big. So just be careful. You want to make sure you put enough glue up there. And I got some on the hair. That was by mistake. But you want to just make sure you put enough glue to cover the sections you're doing. little sections of lace that didn't lay down the first time. And it's okay. This is normal. This is going to happen. It's all good. Next time though, while I'm doing this part, even the first part of laying the glue down, I need to pull the hair back into a ponytail. So that'll help. Yeah, that'll definitely help. It'll help when it's time to lay the elastic band down, and also after you take the elastic band off, and during this part too, where you're getting those extra little sections. So I like to use the blow dryer to speed up the drying process because it just makes it go by quicker also. So now it's time to lay the foundation down, the powder foundation. This is going to blend the lace in, and I use the FIT foundation, and sometimes I'll use the Red by Kiss foundation, lace foundation also. But yes, this is part of the blending to help it look natural. Now it is time for the baby hairs. I'm just doing the side right now. Now on the side tabs, I don't really like to cut the hair like that. I like it to be long, but the baby hairs, I get them as short as I can. I feel like the shorter the better, and the fluffier the better, because I just like my baby hairs like that. I like it to look fluffy and natural and short. That's another reason why it's good to use a rat tail comb, because the closed, like the fine comb part, it helps when you're doing your baby hairs. It gets that part that you need it to get. It's really good for parting hair. So I got the rat tail comb from Amazon. So what I used in this video, the link will be in the description, so don't worry guys. The link is going to be in the links. The links will be in the description. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, I wore this to the concert, the Millennium Tour concert. Did any of y'all go to that concert? I had a ball. I had fun. Me and my best friend went. I had so much fun. It was a whole vibe. It was a whole vibe. I had so much fun. So much fun. You know, when the weather warms up, more concerts are, you know, they have more concerts. And I'm a concert girl. I do my little, you know, I'm not a dancer, but I do my little two-step. And I enjoy, and I just vibe out to the music. So to cut your baby hairs, you want to use that handy dandy eyebrow razor, and you use the razor because it gives it, you don't want to cut your baby hair straight across. You want to do it like at an angle, and you want it to give it an uneven cut. It doesn't have to be even. Give it an uneven cut, which is so much better. using a lot of body mousse, and this is going to help the baby hairs lay down, and it'll still, like, you can still fluff it up, but this is just to give it that look that you're going for, that baby hair look. And this edge control brush, I bought this from my local beauty hair store. It's so cute. It's got that cheetah leopard look. It's so cute. So yeah, you can go to your local beauty hair store to find that edge control brush that you need. They have a bunch of them. They have so many. You can go on Walmart for real. Matter of fact, you can pretty much, a lot of stores carry the edge control brushes in the hair section. You can find them anywhere. And with the baby hairs, it took me a while to learn how to do that. It just, practice makes perfect. You just keep practicing at it. If you're not good at doing baby hairs, just keep practicing until you figure out, which look you're going for. And also until you get the look, like you get it down packed the way you need to, the way you want it to look. And yes, it took me a while to learn how to do baby hairs. I did not learn overnight. I did not learn it in a week. I did not learn, I didn't learn overnight. I had to keep practicing. And trial and error, practice makes perfect. So there's nothing wrong with that. And you don't always have to throw a bunch of mousse on. You can use your finger, or you can use the edge control brush and spray the mousse on the edge control brush, or just, spray a little by little actually onto the baby hairs, and use your finger to, spread it out. You don't have to douse it, with so much mousse. You don't have to do all of that. You can just take your time, and like how you see me dotting it, you can do it just like that, and it's going to come out just fine. And yes, you want to go on with that elastic band again. You can leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. And look at that. That's so pretty. And I did bring out the wax stick. I bought that from my local hair store. The wax stick just helps, with the flyaways. And it gives it that shiny, smooth look. Yeah, that shiny, smooth look. I've had this wax stick for a long time too. Because I don't use a lot of it. And I don't use it very often. I don't use it very often. So you want to also go in with your hot comb and be careful. Please be careful. Those hot combs get so hot. I remember my mom used to use a hot comb on my hair when I was a little girl, and I would be so scared. I was scared of the heat. Like, I would get so nervous to the point where I just would have to use the bathroom. Y'all see what it's doing there? You see it? You see it? So beautiful. I like it. I like it. This is what the wax stick, this is the purpose of the wax stick, and then going in with the hot comb. This right here. Now this is Garnier Fructis. I saw one of the girlies from TikTok use it. She also bought this same unit, Bling, by Bling Hair Company. And the scrunchy, well, I said scrunchy, I'm sorry. The curly gel, it helps the hair to, you know, give it a curl. And also you want to put the mousse onto the hair. Now I know I said don't douse it. When I said don't douse it, I was talking about the baby hair section, the baby hair part. But when you putting it on that hair, because this is so much hair, it's called for to use a lot of mousse, but you can also use water. I didn't use water because I need to get a spray bottle. I need another spray bottle. I misplaced the one I had. I don't know what happened to it. But yes, you want to use the Lot of Body mousse and I can't talk tonight. The curling gel by Garnier Fructis. I cannot talk. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like the video. Click like and subscribe if you're new here. And I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching.